second lesson, that is nutrition in animals. Yes, the first lesson we have finished the nutrition in plants. I hope you have completed your notes. Fair? Yes? Yes? In your science book. Yes, now let us continue the second lesson, that is nutrition in animals. Nutrition in animals. Yes. You have learned in this chapter that plants prepare their own food. Yeah, as you know, plants prepare their own food, but animals do not prepare their own food. Animals depend on other plants and other animals. Yes. Yes, animals will prepare their own food? No. They depend on plants and other animals. Directly they depend on plants, or indirectly they depend on plants. Yes, if they don't eat plants, they may eat the grains of the plants. So that is indirect way of eating the plants. Yes. Now here we call the organisms, including the human, require food for growth, repair and functioning of the body. So how plants need food for repairing their body and to grow and to live, like that. Like how we need food, like that animals also need food to repair their body parts and they also functioning of the body. Yes, to move, to run, to eat. These all to function their body, they need food. So, animals nutrition includes nutrients require the mode of intake of food and its utilization in the body. So, in this lesson we are going to study the nutrition including in the animals and requirements and how mode of intake, how they take intake. Yes. Some animals take through their mouth, some animals they take from the water, some plants, some animals take from the plants, like that, the mode of the intake and how they utilize it for their body, development of their body. Now you have studied in 6th standard, food consists of many components. Yes, we have studied food contains so many components. Try to recall them. So we say that food contains carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals. These all components food contain. Yes, the components of the food such as carbohydrates are complex substance. These complex substances cannot be utilized as such. So they are broken down into simpler parts. So the carbohydrates which we are taking, which the animals take, they are not directly used. That can't be used directly. They have to be broken into small pieces or fine paste, and then only it is ready to use. So this making this simpler part, that what you eat, that part is it is simpler substance, it is called digestion. The food the carbohydrates which we take in, that one is broken into simpler parts. That breaking down the simpler parts is substance is called the digestion. Yes, that is called digestion. Now let us see 2.1, different ways of taking food. Yes, different ways of taking food. What are the different ways? The mode of taking food into the body varies from different organisms. So, the mode of taking it changes from one animal to other animal, from one organism to another organism. Bees and hummingbirds suck the nectar. Yeah, you can see here. Bees are there, honeybee. Honeybee, hummingbird, you hang martava, they suck the nectar. Huvin ಮ್ಯಾಲ ಕುಂತು they suck the nectar of the plants. Infant of human and many other animals feed on mother's milk. Yes, small babies, human beings, babies, small babies, and some small puppies, animals, they suck the mother's milk. ಅವು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಬೇಬೀಸ್, ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದಾತು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆ್ಯನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು, ಅವು ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈಟ್ ಫುಡ್. ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಣ್ಣವರಿದ್ದಾಗ ಹಾಲು ಕುಡಿತಾರೆ, ದೇ ಸಕ್ ದಿ mother's milk. So here mode is changing now. Yes, snake like python swallow the animals they prey upon. So snake ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಪೈಥಾನ್ ಅವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾವೆ, ಒಮ್ಮೆ ನುಂಗು ಬಿಡ್ತಾವೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರಾಣಿನ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಸ್ವಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತಾವೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನುಂಗು ಬಿಡ್ತಾವೆ. So some aquatic animals filter tiny food particles floating nearby and feed upon them. So aquatic animals ಅಂದರೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಆ್ಯನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾವೆ, ಅವು ಸಮೀಪ ಇದ್ದು ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಫುಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ನ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವು ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ತಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಇದ್ದ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಫುಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ನ ನಿಯರ್ ಬೈ ದಿವ್ಸ್ ಅವು ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಟೈನಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅವು ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾವೆ. Now let us see activity number 2. Activity number 2. What is there in activity number 2.5? What is the type of food and what the mode of feeding of the following animals? Now he has given you some animals here. What is the mode of their feeding? How they eat? Yes, that you have to complete the table here. So you may find that list of modes of feeding given below. Now snail, how do it feed? Snail, how do it feed? Next ant. Yes, next the eagle. Yes, next the hummingbird. Yes, next lice, mosquitoes, butterfly, horsefly. These all you whether they scraping or chewing or siphoning or capturing or swallowing or spotting or sucking, etc. He has given you here the different answers. Try to do this table. Yes, in the next class I will tell you the key answer for that. No. Yes, now next part is the digestion in humans. Yes, now digestion. Now when you eat food, you say it is digested in your stomach. Yes, what is the process? Exactly, let us see in this picture here. Yes, here you can see the human body. Yes, you can see here the human body. Yes, now I will tell you one by one how the digestion take place. Digestion in humans. If we take the food through the mouth, digest and utilize it. The unused part of the food are defected. They have ever wondered what happens to the food inside the body. So when you eat food, you are eating food like roti, chapati, dal, vegetables, curry, this you are eating. Whatever you eat, it is being it is sent, and what is necessary, that is taken by our body, and what is unnecessary, it is being sent out through our body. Yes, how this is all taken by the process called digestion. Yes, let us see step by step what happens here. The food passes to the continuous canal, which begins with the buccal cavity. First, what is happening here? First, you are eating, you are putting your food in your mouth, that you are chewing, then it is going to the buccal cavity. First, the food what you eat is going to the buccal cavity, and next it is going to the food pipe. It is going to the buccal cavity. Next, it is going to the food pipe or the esophagus. Here, this small part is called the buccal cavity. Yes, this is called the food pipe. That food pipe or esophagus, it is also called as esophagus. Yes, next it is carried to the stomach. In stomach, we are having small intestine and big intestine. It is we are having a small intestine and large intestine. ಅದೇನಂತಾರಲ್ಲ ಸಣ್ಣ ಕರಳು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕರಳು ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ. Yes, you can see here like a rope like structure is there in your stomach here in this picture. Yes, that one is the small intestine and one is the large intestine. And the end part of the large intestine. Here the end part of the large intestine is the rectum. Whatever food you are taking is digested, and the waste part of the unwanted thing is sent to the rectum, and through anus it is coming out of our body. This is the digestive system of our body. Yes, you can draw this figure in your science book and label the parts and learn it perfectly. It is not a very long part. These parts together form eliminatory canal digestive tract. Food components gradually get digested as food travels through the various compartments. So the food we eat is traveling to so many compartments. One compartment the food digest agangilla. Ado first it is going from the buccal cavity, next it is going to food pipe, next it is going to stomach, next it is going to small intestine, next large intestine, next the unwanted thing is going to the rectum, and again it is coming out through the anus. This is a long process. Yes, now what happens here? Now in the thinner walls here, the thinner wall of the stomach and the small intestine and the various glands associate with the canal. So they are other glands which are helping the food to digest in our stomach. With the help of with the canal such as salivary glands, the liver and the pancreas. These the salivary glands. What are they? ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಯಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಇರ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ ಸಲೈವರಿ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ, ಅದು ಫುಡ್ ನಾವು ತಿಂದಿದ್ದು ಆ ಸಲೈವರಿ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ, ಅದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ಚೂ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ. ಸೊ ದ ಫುಡ್ salivary glands is present in our mouth, and next comes in the liver, that also help our food to digest. And next the pancreas, they secrete the digestive juice. The digestive juice converts complex substance to the food into a simpler substance. What is happening? The digestive juice it converts the complex to substance to the simpler substance, and that is passed to the all the parts of the body. The digestive tracts and the associated glands together constitute the digestive system. So as I told you, buccal cavity, the food pipe, and the stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and the rectum, the anus, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾರು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಸಲೈವರಿ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಲಿವರ್, ಪ್ಯಾಂಕ್ರಿಯಾಸ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡಿ ಆ ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟಿವ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಸ್, now let's know what happens to the food in the different parts of the digestive tract. Now he is coming step by step. What will happen in the mouth? First buccal cavity ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ? He is giving you a detailed description of the food digestion here. Yes, now here at the mouth and the buccal cavity. The mouth, what I told, is a buccal cavity. First you are putting your food in your buccal cavity. Then what is happening here? Food is taken into the body through the mouth. The process of food taking into the body is called injection. What? Injection. How? Like digestion. When you put the food in your mouth, that is called the injection. What it is called? Injection. We chew the food into teeth and break it down mechanically into small parts. When you put in your food, ರೊಟ್ಟಿನೋ ಇಡ್ಲಿನೋ ಏನೇ ಆಗಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಸಿಂಪ್ಲರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಫುಡ್ ಈ ಬಕ್ಕಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾವಿಟಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಪೀಸಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ with the help of our teeth. Down mechanically into small. The tooth, yes, each tooth is rooted. Yes, all these tooth in your mouth, they are rooted in a separate socket. They are separate adavella ನಮ್ಮ tooth ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಯಿ ಒಳಗೆ. Yes, here he has given you in figure number 2.3 how our tooth are fixed in our mouth. Yes, here first he has given very nice picture here. The first 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 teeth, front teeth are called incisors. Next, canines, molars and premolars. Got it? The first 4 here, the front part, they are called the canines. Next come the incisors. Next comes the molar. Next come the premolars. Like this, our teeth are divided into 4 parts. The upper jaw and the lower jaw, both. Our teeth vary in appearance and perform different functions. Yes, accordingly they are given different names. Yes, now activity number 2.2. Yes, digestion in human body. How digestion takes place? Yes, 2.2. Wash your hands. Look into the mirror and count your teeth. Wash your hands, count your teeth. Use your index finger. Yes, you feel the teeth. How many kinds of teeth could you find? Yes, he is telling you to start with the index finger. Make a piece of an apple or bread and eat it. Which teeth you can use for biting and cutting, and which one is for pinching and tearing? So here our food what we take, it is taken into one teeth is cutting it, one teeth is pinching it, another teeth is tearing it. When you take a hard substance like roti, you have to tear it. So for tearing it, what type of teeth you are using, that he has given you in the detailed description. Now next, record the observation in the table number 2.2. So in which teeth you are using for cutting, which teeth you are using for pinching, and which teeth you are using for grinding. These all he is telling you to observe and write in this table 2.2. Yes, our mouth has a salivary glands which secrete saliva. As I told you, there are salivary glands in our mouth. The watery part, that is called the salivary glands. With that watery part, how you are getting? Because salivary glands are present in our mouth that saliva is secreted. Do you know the action of saliva of food? Let us find out. Yes, in the activity number 2.2, he is telling how the saliva is secreted and how it is used for in our in the breaking down into small pieces, how it is helping. Let us do it in the next class. Yes, until then children, read the lesson and draw this diagram of digestive system and also the how our tooth are present in our mouth. Please draw them and label them. In the next class, I will continue with the other part of the lesson. Thank you.